Bee populations around the country continue to decline, including the honeybee. TV6's Nick Brennan visited a bee farm today to learn why the bees are in trouble and why agriculture could be in trouble too for your Facebook Friday Story of the Week.
I don't see the queen here.
David Payant and his wife Susan own Notting Trillium Apiary based out of Marquette.
Those are pupa of baby honeybees getting ready to hatch out.
They have a lot of honeybees at their 2 beekeeping facilities, well over 600,000 with 13 large hives at one facility alone. But David says that bees of all types around the country continue to die off in large numbers for a variety of reasons, including the way we farm nowadays.
Farms, instead of having small plots of crops, now have large single fields where there's not as much edge around the fields, where there's weeds and flowers that the bees can feed on.
David says other reasons include human expansion destroying bee habitats and food supply such as nectaring flowers, and overuse of pesticides causing permanent or fatal damage to the bees. And then there are imported diseases or pests brought one way or another into the country, some of them quite deadly to bees.
One pest that we have now that's causing a lot of trouble is called the varroa mite. And it's a tiny little mite that gets on the bees and sucks their blood, and eventually it will kill the whole hive.
Beekeepers like the Payants are trying to breed mite-resistant bees, but Susan says that if bees keep dying off at such a rate, our crops will pay the price.
Over 30% of all of the food and beverages that you eat bees are needed to pollinate those plants, mainly fruits and vegetables.
Susan says there are things you can do to help the ailing bee population, such as planting nectaring flowers that will attract and feed them, not mowing your lawn as often as weeds like dandelions can provide a bee-friendly environment when in bloom, and cutting back on using pesticides on your plants. To find out more about problems facing bees, visit our website, uppermichigansource.com. Nick Brennan, TV6 News, Dickinson County.